want to show you this. It is a small asteroid that was on a so-called collision course with Earth that exploded in the atmosphere near Russia. Officials say astronomers spotted it only 12 hours before this happened. There were no reports of damages or injuries, and it fully lit up the night sky with this beautiful light show. For more, Derrick Pitts joins us now. He is the chief astronomer at the Franklin Institute in Philadelphia, one of my favorite people to talk to. So, first of all, how common are asteroids to coming this close to the Earth? You know, when I'm reading this copy about an asteroid barreling towards the Earth, it sounds like science fiction. What's happening?
Well, you know, there's material falling into the Earth's atmosphere all the time. There's actually hundreds of tons of material that falls in, but typically it's a lot smaller. This is being called an asteroid because the size of this is almost a meter in size, almost 3 feet, a little more than 3 feet in size. And so this is being called an asteroid. Usually the stuff that falls into the atmosphere is much smaller. And so something like this can burn up on its way into the Earth's atmosphere. It's when they get much bigger that we actually have some cause for concern.
Well, we have some breaking news about asteroids that hit the Earth 35 million years ago that I need to ask you about. It's a new study from the University College London. It found that these two massive asteroids did not actually change the Earth's climate. For all of us, this might not seem like a big deal, but in your field, this is huge news. Explain to our viewers why this is so important.
Well, the reason why this is so important is because, you know, when we look at how these asteroids impact Earth and the expectation that comes from that, the expectation is that there will be some climate change due to the amount of dust that they throw up into the Earth's atmosphere. But in this case, and the way in which the effects were measured, it doesn't seem as if there was very much climate change that occurred. But that's because they looked at this over a much longer period of time, over an 11,000-year period, as opposed to looking at it over the lifetime or several lifetimes of, say, just a few hundred years, when there could have been very serious climate change. For objects this size to have fallen on the planet at 2 and 3 miles in diameter, they certainly did create a tremendous amount of destruction in the regions where they fell. And probably during those shorter periods of times, maybe decades, there was some very, very severe climate change that took place during those times.
But unrelated to massive asteroids. So I'm wondering, Derrick, if you could reality check us, just how real is the threat of a massive asteroid hitting the Earth again and, you know, wiping out humanity, making us go the way of dinosaurs, and all the science fiction that we hear about trying to prevent it?
Well, the science fiction is really great, but there are two things that are actually operating here. Number one, all of the planets of the solar system have been orbiting the sun for billions of years. And as that's been happening, they've been sweeping up a lot of the dirt and dust and debris left over from the beginning of the solar system. And you can see the evidence of that when you see the craters on the moon. You can see the pock marks from the impacts. So a lot of the big stuff has already been swept up. Now, what NASA and other space agencies around the world are doing is they are building equipment, have built and are still building more equipment to monitor, to watch and see, identify large objects that could be a problem for Earth in the future.
You've gotta
and
love.
what they've been able to do so far is to measure the very biggest ones so that we don't have to worry about anything impacting Earth for about 100 years at least.
I was going to say, you got to love the moon. It's Earth's Roomba. Derrick Pitts, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.